Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Red Vibe. I can actually say that now for the first time on a episode of the Charlton Athletic Career Mode, which is what we're back recording today, and it's been a little while, but the team is looking nice and fresh for the latter end of our first season here in the Championship. We got pretty much every single player here up in the 70s, in and around the 70s, the low 70s, with the exception of our right back and currently our CAM, although the injured Johnny Williams, who should be back soon, is actually a 70 rated. So, yeah, lots of things going on in real life with Charlton, lots of things going on in real life in general. Hope you're all staying safe in lockdown. If you haven't seen my video of why I changed my name to Red Vibe, you can go and check that out on the channel right now. And I'm also going to be doing some FIFA Ultimate Team streams towards the back end of FIFA 20's life cycle because I'm enjoying Ultimate Team right now. But as for the career mode, guys, I'm thinking we normally look at the calendar, don't we? It's been such a long time since I've recorded one of these. Right, so if we go to the calendar, you can see that our games for today's episode are, wow, Millwall at home, so we'll definitely be playing that one. Brentford away, and then we will have Reading at home. So I'm feeling like we'll probably play the Millwall game, although, I also feel like Brentford are going to be quite high up in the table. So let's actually have a look where Brentford are right now. So Brentford are sitting in 10th, so yeah, that's difficult, and we do need those points. With 4 points at the moment off of Fulham. So I'll tell you what, we might play two games. We might play the Brentford game as well as the Millwall game, and I'll try and keep the video nice and choppy with the editing so that you know, it doesn't go on for too long and drag. But first and foremost, you can see here we are actually on the 29th of what's this? March. Yeah, March, going into April. And so we're actually behind real life time now, which is something that doesn't often happen on these career mode series. But, you know, it's been such a long time and that has just happened. But the point of me saying that was because we need to do a player of the month, don't we, for March? And there is absolutely no question in my mind that it will fall to one man and one man only, I believe, for the second month in a row, if I remember correctly. And that will be Lyle Taylor, who I believe scored 5 goals. Wait, I always do this, and you can never see his bloody head, can you? Always the way. If I quickly change to that, then you can actually see his face, but it doesn't matter too much. Anyway, Lyle Taylor, I think he scored 5 goals in this month, and he's been just fantastic, basically. So he will get the March Player of the month. Moving on to the Millwall game then, it looks like we've got a returned player from injury, and that player is Johnny Williams, as I just said. So yeah, he is he's resumed light training, it seems, and it will be not too long before we can actually use him in a game. So here is the latest on the youth players. I don't think we're going to promote any of these guys quite yet, although Björn Kuntz is waiting for it, isn't he? I tell you what, let's just promote him. Why not? And then these guys we can leave for a little while longer. Dewe Zhao is looking quite good as well in the midfield. But yeah, again, until any of them kick off, we won't really do much. Chris Solly is also back from injury. Good news. Matthews has been playing all right there so far, to be fair. So I think we'll be all right. We will do this press conference. I won't put it in the video because they're so boring and repetitive, but we will do it just so that we get the better chance of winning and boosting squad morale, and then we will get into the Millwall game. So as you can see, the squad morale is up. Do I need to change anything in before this game? I don't think so. I think we might try Greenwood in behind and keep Lecco on. The other thing we could do would be to risk Williams, but I don't think I want to do that. So I guess we'll actually put Greenwood in the CAM spot. He's got a 5-star weak foot, which is always great. Oztuma's been alright for us, to be fair, but I don't know. What's Greenwood's passing like? It's not as good, is it? Do you know what? I think we will stick with Ozzy Oztuma because, yeah, his passing's just a lot better. I say a lot better. It's not that much better. Yeah, do you know what? I've changed my mind. We're going with Greenwood CAM. And maybe Oztuma can come on as a super sub. And that takes everybody but Matthews up to a 78 rated, which is actually very, very nice. So we'll probably go in like that. I think it's been serving us well recently. Haven't played a lot of offline FIFA for a while. I've played a little bit of squad battles just to do one of the icon swaps rewards. in Ultimate Team, but other than that, not too much. So we'll get into the game anyway, and I'm going to have to find my mojo once again with this with this offline gameplay. But I think we actually defeated Cardiff 3-1 in the last episode, so hopefully we can repeat the feat. Here we go. We are at the Valley, by the way, guys. If you can hear any like bassy thudding at any point in this video, it's because lockdown, kids are at home. I live in a block of flats. The flat above me, they stomp non-stop for like hours. There's not a lot I can do about it. But it is what it is. Hopefully it doesn't pick up too much on the mic, but if it does, that is the reason for it. On to more important matters. Here we are. We have forced Millwall into their yellow and black kit. Like the nice clear-cut colours, the opposite colours, it makes just spotting passes easier, in my opinion, on this game. Anyway, you can tell I haven't recorded a video for a while, or an episode of this for a while, because I'm just rambling about nothing. Let's skip all this nonsense. There's Lyle Taylor, there's Lecco, there is me. Looks a little bit like me, I don't know. But yeah, we'll get into the game and hopefully smash Millwall. See, I need you on your bike, Lecco, there. Need to see if the drag back works. Nice one, Lecco. Lecco's sprinting. This is what Lecco's good at. Straight into Taylor. Little turn, little dummy. And that is going to be a goal already. How long does it take for us to get off the mark there? And Lyle Taylor, once of Millwall, has just put Charlton up against his old club. He goes and embraces the celebrations in front of all the fans. And what a way to put us, or what a time to put us 1-0 up so early on. And Lecco and his pace and his dribbling stats there, along with a nice little dummy there from Lyle Taylor, just really secured that for us. And it's 1-0 already. Lovely stuff. Here's Williams over to Jeb Wallace. Oh, Naby Sarr's there to collect it. Naby Sarr, do something with it, mate, because there's constant pressure on you here. Where are my options? Okay, luckily for us, Josh Cullen comes and collects it. And now it's time for Gallagher to fire one into Lecco's feet, and he's off again. Look at this. And he's got to find Smith Rowe, who we've been working on his pace, and Smith Rowe has got a chance to put us 2-0 up, and it's 8 minutes gone. And Charlton have taken a 2-goal advantage. This is absolutely easy for me. Easy. Let's have a look at this finish. Nice. Smith Rowe occasionally does fluff his lines from there, but it seems like he's getting better, and he is the best rated player along with Conor Gallagher. God rest his soul. He hasn't really died. He just doesn't play for Charlton anymore. In the team. So, 2-0. We'll take it. Look at all this space that my attacking players have got. Matthews is going to find Gallagher. Gallagher's going to find Lecco. And honestly, this could be an absolute smash. Oh, Greenwood. That's a nice ball to Lecco. And that's going to be 3. Oh, it's a great save from Bielowski. And all of a sudden, we literally should have been 4-0 up. Hang on, I'm just concentrating. Come on, boys. Oh, so unlucky. It could have been 3-4-0 with 25 minutes in here. We have had a lot of chances, and that was just not the correct touch on it from Lyle Taylor there. But a great little fizzed ball across from Lecco. Mason Greenwood. That's a nice touch. He doesn't quite have the 4-star skill moves, but we're trying the heel-to-heel thingy anyway. And Greenwood into Lyle Taylor. And that's twice that I probably should have given him a better ball, but that Taylor just hasn't managed to get the right touch. Yeah, the keeper made himself big there. It's unlucky, it's unlucky. We should be, honestly, about 5-0 up. Josh Cullen with a corner, and it's flicked on. And it's another great save. Oh, and the header goes wide from Lyle Taylor. And that is so unfortunate. He's had literally 5 or 6 chances now off the line in the first instance. Great, fantastic, gymnastic save from the goalkeeper. And then Lyle Taylor cannot direct the second attempt towards the goal. And I hope we don't rue some of these chances, these missed chances. Oh, that's a great ball all of a sudden. And Naby Sarr. Oh, what a goal. You can't fault it, mate. You literally can't fault it. One little dinky ball over the top, and we are absolutely gutted to see that go in the back of the net, because we really should be at least 4. I would say at least 4-0 up. I would say at least 4-0 up. And look at that lovely bit of vision there. And it's a great finish in the end as well. Thompson bangs it with his left foot, and that dips over Dylan Phillips, who was not really anywhere near it. And then all of a sudden, the game that we should have been 3, 4, 5 goals in front in, we're only 1. And all of a sudden, look at this space in behind. How are they getting so much space in behind here? Luckily, out for a goal kick. But defensively, we need to wake up a little bit, because we're not going to beat them for pace. I mean, Sarr and Lockyer are not the fastest too. And yeah, we need to fix up at the back a little bit. They are playing very openly though, which means that we are going to get more chances as Greenwood finds Lyle Taylor, who's going to hold off the defender and hopefully play Greenwood through, and Greenwood is through, and that's got to be a foul, ref. In what universe does Greenwood not just get that through on goal? We might get an attack here. No, Leko's turn was not good enough. But it is 2-1 to Charlton. Again, I've said it a few times, but we should be probably about 4 or 5 goals up. Instead, we sit at 2-1, so we still have the advantage. But Lyle Taylor, as you can see there, has had 5 attempts and only converted 1 of them. It's a shame. It's a shame, but we're still winning, and I still feel like we're going to get plenty of chances. There are the half-time scores. I can't even remember what the league table looks like at this point, but we're going to carry on with the same team. No subs yet because we are playing well, and hopefully we can get a little bit more daylight in this game and get that 3rd goal. And we don't need to rush any attacks. As long as we keep possession, we should be all right. The thing is, they're going to have bags of energy because fatigue isn't really a massive thing when you're playing on world-class mode against the computer, no matter who you're playing. But they are pressing, and they should be wasting energy in theory. Here's Wallace. Nice dummy from him. It's inside to Thompson. And Bodvarsson, now they're playing a lot better this half. A lot better. But hopefully we should be able to get Lyle Taylor through here. He's got pace. And it is Lyle Taylor. And he's going to dummy. And he's going to find Greenwood, who's going to shoot. And he's going to hit the post. And then instead of shooting, Lyle Taylor decides to tackle no one. And, oh, I need to see that on the replay, guys. Honestly, that is so frustrating. Because you tap circle and it's an open goal there. Look. So, first of all, Greenwood hits the post. That's unlucky. As it comes back in the path of Lyle Taylor, I press circle and he tackles rather than shoots. I don't understand. I don't understand. Conor Gallagher, great tackle. Weird animation. But we'll take it. We'll take it. Jonathan Leko waiting for the perfect moment to play the pass, and we do keep it in with Adam Matthews, and he gets a great touch, and he's going to knock it inside here to Mason Greenwood, and Greenwood's going to take it past his man, and Greenwood is surely going to score, and he does, and Mason Greenwood repays our faith that we selected him ahead of Aaron Oztuma, and that is 3-1. I feel more stressed than anything because I should have scored so many goals in this game, and I'm only just managing to score 3. Should have scored 6, not even joking. It's a good little step over, great bit of skill on his left peg. The number 30 sends us 2 goals to the good and 3 goals overall in the game. Beautiful stuff. 59 minutes played and we have taken a 3-1 lead. Lovely. Dylan Phillips. Spank that one out, mate. It's going to be Johnny Leko chasing it. It's actually not. It's going to be Lyle Taylor chasing it. They've missed it. I need somebody to come and help me. Or maybe I don't. Oh, Lyle Taylor. He was distracted by the defender and didn't get his shot off in time. Unlucky. Johnny Leko. Man of the match for me by far. Wish we still had him. Really enjoyed his little stint at the Valley. And Greenwood to Cullen. And Greenwood might get a 2nd goal here. What a shot. And what a goal from Mason Greenwood. And that is the one for me that just makes me feel comfortable. 4-1 I feel like is a pretty appropriate score in this game. Their goal was literally their only shot of the game, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, we've just deserved so many goals in this game, to be fair. And that is another left-footed banger from Mason Greenwood. Lovely stuff. Might make a sub now. So we're gonna let George Lapsley and Deji Oshilaja get some minutes here. Off come Matthews, the right back. Deji will play right back, and off comes off comes Josh Cullen. That's the other one. Yeah, nearly forgot, but it is Josh Cullen. Lapsley. Look at all that space for Johnny Leko, and he deserves a goal this game. And is he going to get it? Oh, he is just about. We did the little drag back, or the drag round the keeper, and Johnny Leko gets a very much deserved goal. And he's going to 2-foot the air in celebration. Love to see it. It's a great goal. It's just about, again, the correct result. And where are Millwall's defenders? Let's be honest. Look at the space that Johnny Leko is in with his pace, trickery, finishing ability in the Championship. And that is a good goal. Taylor. Smith Rowe. Is he going to get a 6th goal? And it's Johnny Leko, and that is 6 for Charlton. Unbelievable. Millwall are getting an absolute spanking, and you love to see it. And yes, if there are any Millwall fans that have made it this far into the video, it can only happen on FIFA. I'm well aware of that. Unfortunately, we didn't get to play the Valley fixture at in the Championship this season yet, but hopefully we can get that win. But in the virtual world, we don't need to worry because 6 goals to the good, or 5 goals to the good, 6 goals scored against Millwall. And it's just been the easiest game probably I've played to date on the Charlton career mode, I have to say. Away it goes. Dylan Phillips. Spank this out. Are we going to get on the end of this? Lyle Taylor's through again. And Johnny Lecco's wanting a hat-trick. Has he got a left foot, Lyle Taylor? He has. And that is going to be the 7th goal of the game. And the hat-trick for the man of the match by a country mile, Jonathan Lecco. And look, he's flexing on you. Millwall, he is flexing on you. Shame he won't ever get to play against Millwall at the Valley for Charlton. At least not this season. Because he has obviously terminated his loan spell. And obviously as well, we're in lockdown. And there's no football at the moment. But look at that cross from Lyle Taylor. Didn't think he had it on his left peg, but he did in the end. And Johnny Lecco loving life by getting his hat-trick and putting that one in the back of the net. 7-1 the score against Millwall. Too easy, man. Too easy. And there goes the full-time whistle. The score, of course, Charlton 7, Millwall 1. Unreal stuff from the Addicts. And Lecco takes the match ball quite rightly so, I would say. Let's have a look at our match stats. They've got to be quite heavily in the 9s, I would say. Johnny Lecco gets a 10 out of 10. Completely deserved. By the way, just before we look at that, 16 shots and 10 on target. Outpossessed them. Pass accuracy way more. Shot accuracy, of course, way more as well. And Lyle Taylor with a 9.2. Greenwood with a 9.4. Smith Rowe as well with a 9.5. And even the defence did well. Absolutely fantastic performance turned in from the Addicts there. And that is 3 points on the board. Let's hope that we get closer to automatics with that. I can't remember which teams it was, but I'll check the league table in a second. So with 5 games left, boys and girls, it is still a 4-point gap between Charlton and Fulham there in second place, and Nottingham Forest. They're both on equal points. 5 games to narrow that gap down. 4 points is quite a lot to make up in 5 games, but we're going to try our very best, and that will start with a little bit of training and then our next game. So A's across the board as always in the training drills, boys and girls. Did anybody go up? No, but we got a big increase to the stats for Vandenberg specifically. Everybody else doing pretty well, and we've changed. We've stopped Lapsley's training now in favour of Gallagher because long term Gallagher is already got a big head start and a younger age than Lapsley, and Lapsley's at a nice championship rating now. And then we're going to probably start looking at signing different players that are higher rated at the moment, although Georgie Lapsley will remain for sure in our Premier League plans as a rotation player in the first season especially. But there we go, that is what has happened in the training drills. Yang Bai is still looking like a very promising young left back, but still not quite at the rating of Ben Purrington at 70. But let's advance to our next game now. Hopefully Brentford, we can beat them here. Now, would it be the craziest thing in the world if I simulated this game away against Brentford? So you're looking at a team that are in mid-table, but a good area of mid-table, and you're looking at a team that have got a home advantage. I just don't know. I fancy my chances in the playoffs if we do have to do it that way. So I'm gonna sim it, and I'm gonna advance. They're on bad form. Come on, boys, come. We grabbed the win. That is an example of gambling, and not necessarily. You know that was squeak. My bum was like this, like that. But we do take the win. We take a 1-0 win there. And let's see if that claws us back any closer. Oh, okay. So Nottingham Forest were beaten. So, very interesting. Very interesting. I've just seen this as well. Vandenberg apparently unsettled by the lack of matches. Your time to play in the first team will come. But he's literally not better than Sarr or Lockyer at the moment. Anyway, that's a minor distraction because really we have 4 games now to claw back 1 point on Nottingham Forest. And do you know what? Do we get to play Nottingham Forest? I don't believe we do. I think I might have already checked this. We got Reading, Birmingham, Wigan, and then Leeds. That's not a bad 4 fixtures to end the season off, to be fair. I think we can do it. I really do. So we got one more game which comes very close around the corner from that game there against Brentford, who we just played. We're going to do the press conference, and then we will hopefully grab our third win of the episode. Let's see. Okay, so a little bit of rotation has been necessary here. You can see Macaulay Bond comes in on the right wing. He's been pretty good when he has played this season. He replaces Lecco. We've got Williams, who is fit enough to start, comes in at CAM in replacement of Greenwood, who drops to the bench. Solly and Vandenberg come into the back line. Sarr, Vandenberg mouthed off at me a bit, and, I've kind of listened to him. But yeah, Sarr and Matthews drop out. And again, that's all for fatigue reasons. Now, where are Reading in the table? I'd imagine low, mid-table. They're actually 10th. So they're doing quite well this season. I hope the rotation doesn't come back to bite me. They're also on good form there. You can see with a draw and 2 wins in their last 3 games. But I fancy my chances with a home team, so hopefully we can pull something out the bag. And it's a 2-1 loss. Oh, dear. That's no good. And I think, boys and girls, depending on results elsewhere, that may have resorted us to have to do it via the playoffs. Yes, 4 points again, behind Fulham now in second place. That's so annoying. How have we managed to lose at home to Reading? That's incredibly frustrating. I think that might have resigned us to the playoffs, guys, to be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, we'll start the next episode with a little bit of training. And it looks like, unless we can pull something magical out in the next episode, it will be a playoff end of the season. So who knows what will happen? I can't be bothered to do another season in the Championship, man. I really can't. But that might be what it comes to. I guess we're going to have to find out, guys. Stay tuned in the next episode. Our last 3 games are against, I think, Birmingham, Wigan, and then Leeds. So yeah, stay tuned for that one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Make sure you hit a like on the video if you've enjoyed it, and take care of yourselves. See you later.